Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thomas Brush and I make indie games for a living. Today is going to be an exciting day. I'm really excited because, well, we're going to do what we did yesterday, which is decorate this beautiful mansion. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. It would mean a lot to me. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when I'm live next week. And also, don't forget to download my free 2D game kit below. It's totally free. It's my treat to you. I used this game kit to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days, and I got to play the game with PewDiePie himself, which was really cool. All right, come on in, guys. Let's get started. All right, so if you guys remember, yesterday we were working on this beautiful interiors. These interiors were done by Felipe. Felipe, you can follow him below. And I'm actually going to just decorate these interiors. What we're doing currently is we're actually just jumping into the prefabs of each room. So I can double click on this one here and you'll see that we added doors yesterday. And these doors are actually interactable. And by the way, you know, creating doors is one of the most difficult things that you can do for any sort of Metroidvania. You want to make sure that the doors are perfect. This game isn't Metroidvania. It's kind of like a Metroidvania light, similar to Half-Life. But this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a pretty, I guess, kind of grinding process of just adding doors. So we finished Common Room J yesterday. I think right now, we finished the corridors. What about Dining Hall J? We finished Dining Hall J yesterday. What about Dining Room J? Let's see here. We finished that. What about Foyer? Okay, so we're on the Foyer. Let me take a look at the chat, make sure everybody's happy. Everybody doing good today? Is the stream only 720p? I have no idea why it is. Let me double check. Well, I guess it is. I don't know. So whatever. I'll fix it after this stream. All right, so we're going to work on this door here. Basically, what I'm doing is, using modular principles, right? I've got a bunch of doors that were included in the 3D models. I deleted all those doors, and I'm just going to put in the prefab door that was created for every single room. We have three kinds. We have a door that is square. We have a door that's rounded. And I can't remember. Oh, the other door was, I think it was a bathroom door. I don't know where that went, though. I thought I saved it over here. Okay, whatever. All right, let's pull in the square door right here. You can see it's kind of flipped the wrong way, so I'm just going to set it to a Y rotation of 0. Looks good from the front view. And by the way, I'm in orthographic mode, not perspective mode, so that I can really see and make sure that the door is positioned properly. And by the way, guys, if I ever want to change the doors, the beauty of prefabs is I can just open up those prefabs and change the doors that way. All right, let's see if there's any other doors here. Now, isometric or orthographic mode is kind of ugly when you're working on it like this, but it definitely allows for more precision when you're positioning stuff like this, okay? So I'm going to double click here. I'm going to go back into isometric mode, and I'm going to flip it to 90. Good. And let's see here. We're going to pull it over just like that. And because this is a bit of a grind, I'm going to go ahead and do a Q&A session like we did yesterday. Yesterday we had a beautiful Q&A session. By the way, I'm soaking wet because I just got done with the shower because I was outside and it's like 90 degrees, I think, where I'm at. So sorry. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so that we're going to flip to about right here. Good. It's kind of hard to see. Good. There we go. There we go. Okay. Copy that and then just move it on over. Yeah, we're going to do a Q&A session while I do this because I have about, I think, 5 more rooms and it's just going to be slowly positioning things. Cool. Wow, we're almost at 100 viewers already. Thanks, guys, for joining. And for those of you who are just joining us, remember, feel free to download that free 2D game kit below. It's my treat to you. Use it however you want, whether it's commercial games or personal games. I'm also going to send you free resources, additional free resources and tools for your indie game journey. And also on top of that, I'm going to let you know when things are on sale. So if I have a big course sale or something like that, I'll let you know when it's on sale so that you can get the best deal. Okay, let's see here. But primarily, you're going to get that free 2D game kit. Looks like our door collider is a little bit off. I wonder if I can move the center point. There we go. We can do about like that. So 4.21. That's fine. Yeah, again, this is the benefit of using... hold on one sec here. There we go. This is the benefit of using... Well, where's that one? Hold on. There it is. Okay. Of using prefabs. We could tweak the prefab, and it's going to fix the door. That one got screwed up too. Why is that? Let's see here. Wait. There's like two. Whoa. What's going on there? Hang on. What? We have like two box colliders in that one door. What's going on here? Let's take a look here. We got to figure out what this problem is before we finish positioning these doors. We have one there. Okay. What's going on here? Let's see. Okay, that one's positioned properly. What's that one? There's one right here. What is that? Okay, it's on this door, so that's not good. That's so weird. Navmesh Obstacle. Ah, I see. All right, we've got Navmesh Obstacles. So we're going to position the Z at exactly the same, okay? So we have a Navmesh Obstacle there, and then we're also going to have a Navmesh Obstacle here as well. All right, so now it's perfectly clean, right? All right, anyway, so let's see here. Do we have any questions that you guys want to ask while I'm doing these doors? Let's see here. What made you want to get into 3D? Well, it's the same reason why I'm selling, my 2D training right now. I'm kind of done with 2D training or 2D courses. What am I trying to say? I'm kind of done with 2D games for a long time, so I don't mind teaching you guys my techniques and how to do it. That's just sort of a side note, because a lot of people are like, Thomas, aren't you afraid of people stealing your ideas for 2D games or stealing your style? And not really, because the truth is I'm just kind of ready to move on to 3D. 3D is a lot more fun, I'll be honest. I'm just being completely blunt with you guys. 3D is a lot more fun. I really enjoy 3D. And you kind of get more bang for your buck with 3D. So what I mean is it's a lot easier to give the player a lot more freedom, and that freedom allows the player to spend more time in your world. That's just the nature of 3D. 2D requires a lot more effort. It really does. And so, I don't know. Maybe let me know what you think. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. Okay. So let's see here. I've got this massive door here is a little bit different, right? I just scaled up my rounded door. But what I'm going to do is actually take the padlock. I'm going to bring it down to about right here. Okay? And then I'm going to take the door handles, and I can just move these down, okay? So that they're a little bit closer to the player, and then I can even scale them down like this. The padlock itself, we could scale that down too. I don't think that's a problem. Good, it looks good from both sides. So we're pretty much good to go with the foyer, right? Nothing crazy here. Okay, any other questions? Today I used Unity, and I was a little confused by the UI. As an unread user, but then I create a terrain and paint layer materials to the terrain in an easy way. It's much easier than Unreal. Interesting. I think that's what you said. Yeah, I like the terrain tools for Unity. They're not my favorite, to be honest, but once you figure them out and figure out the glitches associated with them, it's not that bad. There are glitches and bugs you have to avoid with Unity's terrain tool, and there's just certain limitations that you just got to figure out. It's kind of frustrating. All right, Foyer J is done. Lecture Hall J. Here we go, guys. Keep asking questions, and we can sort of do a Q&A session while I'm working here, right? Because this requires very little effort on my part. It really does. Okay. Where do you hire people you want to work on your game. Well, this is one of the reasons I love being a YouTuber, because as a YouTuber, a lot of people are excited to work on the games that I'm creating because they get to see the games being made. So what I do is I just put a call to action out and I say, hey guys, does anybody want to make some money and work with me on a game for a little bit? AJ was a fan of mine. He did the code base for this game. Again, he was paid, all right. Felipe, I actually found Felipe from the Unity Asset Store. So this is another option you could do. Go to the asset store, find assets you like, and if there's customizations you want, excuse me, if there's customizations you want, then you can just reach out to their email address. And it's the same as their support email address. At least that's what I did for Felipe. All right, Lecture Hall J is completed. Room connector. There's nothing here that we need to do, so we're good to go there. Storage closet. Ooh, this is great. Oh, and by the way, Felipe helped me figure out what was going on with the textures. I believe we'll figure that out later, but hold on. Well, actually, I might as well just do it now. So, interior texture 5. I don't think that this one is set up properly. So I think it's this right here. Nope, okay. I think he gave me an updated texture. Let's take a look in Finder. Yeah, let's actually bring up Felipe. So basically, the way I work with Felipe is I just hang out on Discord, and we message each other, and he'll just, this is such a better way to work than email. I used to work with email, obviously, back in 2012, 2013, where I worked, it was just all email. And the way that I work with most of my team members is I just hang out on Discord. So looks like he has a different PSD for me here. So let's pull that in really quick. All right, one sec, guys. Let's download this. I know all you can see is my face. Yeah, this looks a little bit different. Okay, good. So I'm going to actually put this inside of... One sec, guys. I'm almost done here. I'm going to put this inside of my project. The scariest thing is I haven't pushed this to GitHub in like 3 months. So I really, because I keep running into bugs, so I'm getting a little bit nervous. I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of work here, so I need to push it tonight. All right, I'm going to throw it into my assets dump. Almost done here, guys. I know this is boring. Hold on. Just hold your horses. Interiors, rooms, textures. And this is room 05 texture panel. I'm going to call it R2. Not R2D2, but R2 revision 2. Just because I want to be careful here. So this is going to import. So there's texture 5. And we're going to put in R2. There it is. Hey, Felipe was right. Congratulations to Felipe. Can we give a round of applause to Felipe? Thank you, buddy. All right, Felipe fixed the textures for us. Got a little bit of weirdness going on there, but it doesn't really bother me too much. But those are good. Yeah. Hey, we're doing all right. Looks pretty good, right? Okay, so all we got to do here, this is such a creepy closet. I love it. You know what I told him? I said, Felipe, I want it to feel like the closet, the typewriter room in Resident Evil. So he did a great job and put together something kind of similar. All right, let's see here. How many of you would be interested in me and Felipe putting together a program where you can learn to do 3D art like this? I'm very, very interested in doing partnering with Felipe and doing a program. Okay, so let's go to our prefabs all the way down here. Oh, it's getting a little bit messy. Woo! There we go. We're going to put door square in there. right here. And then we're going to set it to 0. Good. And yeah, by the way, guys, these box colliders that you're seeing on the doors, those are trigger zones. So if the player walks within that area and presses E, it'll open up the door. Jeremy Terrier says yes. Artur says yes. Adi says yes. Gustavo says yes. Okay, it looks like a lot of you want to learn from me and Felipe on how to do 3D. The 3D that I am really gifted at is setting up the mood of 3D. So Felipe, and he's great too. I've seen some of his videos. He takes the artwork that you're looking at here and he puts his own spin on it, and he's just brilliant. But I'm really good at setting up atmosphere and also doing like characters and texturing in Photoshop, that kind of thing. But Felipe is really good with architecture modeling. Just something that it's not that I'm not gifted at it. I've just never really had the time to figure it out perfectly, you know? So anyway, let's pull that over just a little bit. All right, storage closet J is completed. Let's move on over to tall connector J variant. Ooh, this room is beautiful. Temple of Time. Look at how it looks with lighting. Oh, and effects. Ooh, very, very, very cool. It's creepy. I like it. Okay, so this is, part of me thinks this could be a really cool, like, it takes you out to like a garden or a hedge maze or something. I don't know. Okay, so let's put on these rounded doors. Let's answer some of the questions. Joey Hinson, are you talking about 2D Art Pro, buddy? I think Joey's talking about 2D Art Pro, which is my brand new online program. And yeah, like you maybe you're not, but I'm just going to go for it anyway. In that program, you just take circles and squares. I teach how to take circles and squares and create beautiful 2D art with just, again, circles and squares, and you use a simple mouse. And if you download the free 2D game kit below, I will also let you know. You'll be added to my email list, and I'll let you know when that program is on super sale. It's going to be, there'll probably be a sale event, probably Black Friday, but I'll let you know. Okay, so that looks good. Let's bring it on over. Pull it in right about here. Okay. And let's answer some more questions here, guys. Does anybody have any more questions for me? What's the best 3D software to use? You know, the best 3D software to use is such a relative question. But in my opinion, Blender is awesome because it's free. And they just, I think it was in 2018, was it? They changed their UI, so it's not as confusing as it used to be. And also, Unity. And I use Photoshop to do 3D texturing, but Felipe, he used Substance Painter for this, I believe. And most people, they recommend Substance Painter. The reason I never got into Substance Painter was because of just the effort and time required to fully learn the software. It's a different sort of different approach than I'm used to. I kind of interestingly enough, I approach 3D the same way I approach 2D. And so once something's unwrapped, I just bring it into Photoshop, and it's what's going on here? Look, how strange. That's so weird. And then I'll just treat it like it's a 2D object unwrapped, right? And that's the more traditional way to do things. But anyway. Okay. All these doors were added. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. I like this a lot. And like I said yesterday, for those of you who weren't in our episode yesterday, or with me during the episode yesterday, our doors here aren't all going to have locks on them, and they're not all going to have door handles. Some are just not going to have the ability to be opened. If something does have a door handle, though, that means that the door can be opened or at least unlocked with a key. Tall connector J variant. Good. Okay. Tall room stairs. Ooh, this one is awesome. I love this room. This room was inspired by, how many of you have played Castlevania 64? Anybody played Castlevania 64? There is a room where you meet Vincent, what's his name? The guy he floats and he's got glasses and a top hat. There's a room just like this. Actually, it's kind of like this. I just sent it to Felipe. I said, I want it to be kind of like that. Okay, so this is going to be square doors. We're just going to put it snap it right there. There we go. Pull it down. And go to isometric mode here. Make it nice and clean and centered, right? Ooh, very nice. And just pull it to about right here. Good. Felipe did such a good job on these, the doorways. You know, there's a thing that happens when you work with people who are just really professional. You don't have to tell them, hey, I want all the doorways to be the same. He just knows. Of course, all the doors should have the same height, right? And there should only be a few kinds. He just knows. There was no need to tell him what to do. Ooh, there's so many doorways. I love it. So many options. And honestly, I think these interiors are going to be what sell the game, honestly. Because it's going to be this massive... This is what I'm thinking from an economics perspective of putting together this game. When you have a beautiful, sprawling, variable landscape that's created with Unity, you just paint it, add some trees, and make it look beautiful. That's really easy to create, right? Then you punish the player by sending them into a dungeon, and it's just a maze, right? It's kind of like Wolfenstein. Then when they exit, they get that freedom and experience of a new terrain level that's totally different. So you're giving them variability in the outdoor levels, and then when they go inside, it's like, oh crap, I'm in a maze and everything looks the same, right? That means that this game is scalable, basically. It means I can use these interiors over and over and over again, and then reward the player by sending them outside into the exteriors every time they beat a dungeon. That's the theory, at least. What do you guys think about that? Tips on... Metal 71 wants tips on how to manage the organization of assets and props in Unity. I'm still figuring that out from a 3D workflow perspective. But just, I mean, if you're ever... The rule of thumb, I'm sorry if this is obvious to you, but it might not be obvious to a lot of you. If you're ever working with... an asset more than once, make a prefab out of it, okay? So that you don't have to go and edit each prefab over and over, edit each asset over and over and over again. You don't want to do that, okay? So that's what I'm doing here, and this actually requires very little brain power because I'm not doing anything unique here. It was to start. Creating the doors required a ton of effort. Code, trigger zones, animations, sounds. Now that it's done, I'm just placing them all over the place. Okay? So this is just modularity at its finest. Okay? All right. So that's good to go. We are so close, guys. Wow, we are close. And actually, we're done. Awesome. Guys, can we welcome Gordon Arbor to the chat?
Hello.
Gordon Arbor is one of my editors. He does edits for the Shorts channel, and if you haven't subscribed to my other channel, it's clips from my live streams. It's called Thomas Brush Shorts, I think. Almighty Cheeto asks, is full-time game dev worth it for somebody who uses Unreal? I will let the students in the chat, those of you who are in my program, full-time game dev, feel free to answer that question. My answer is yes, it's worth it because half of the program is marketing. Okay, so the flickering light. See that? This is its own prefab. So the next thing I want to do, I want to add this flickering light to every single scene, okay? To every single level. So here's what I'm going to do. Look at all these. Oh, my word. I'm going to delete all of these because they're all prefabs now, right? We don't need any of them. So we're going to just delete them from this scene, okay? We don't need any of the walkers. We don't need anything because they're all prefabs now, right? And they're all set up, ready to go. So I'm not removing any sort of changes that I've made. The old interiors, we're going to delete those. I want to be able to see each room for what it is in this level, okay? So if I hit play, wait, directional light, what's this? Do I need to? No, okay, good. Don't need that one. Let's hit play. Okay. So this is what we've got for our scene. Joey Hinson says there's a surprising amount of info in those shorts. That's good. Okay, so we've got this scene here. So I want to be able to explore every level in the context of the scene, okay? So, whoa. This is weird. Why can't I see it? Oh, LODs, of course. Okay, so let's take a look at this room first. So I'm going to pull it all the way down until it hits the snow. And then we're going to take a look. All right, let's hit play. There it is. Let's run on over. Okay, can't open any of these doors. I can go in through here, though, and let's take a look. I actually want a sound to play when a door can't be opened, like a chugga chugga, or like an error sound. You guys want to find an error sound? Let's see here. Somebody go to freesound.org, and you can't post a URL, but somebody go to freesound.org and find an error sound that sounds old school for me. Let me know the name of the sound file exactly as it is, and I'll go and find it on freesound.org, okay? While I'm waiting for you guys to find those sounds, what I want to do is there's a spotlight here. I actually don't want this Eve statue to even be in this, okay? So let's delete the Eve statue. Let's make sure she's a prefab, though. She's not. Okay, so the Eve statue is not a prefab. So what I'm going to do is make sure that she's a prefab so that we can use her later. So I'm going to just drag that on over into here. This is going to be a prefab variant. Now I can delete her and we can use her later, okay? All right, let's see here. Make sure you guys are finding that sound for me, and I'll find one that really works. Next thing I want to do is there is a flicker light right here. See that? Now let's take a look at, well, actually, we need to go into the context of the scene here. Let's turn on lighting. So there it is. This is the flicker light, okay? I want every room to have a general flickering about it, right? Could it be an area light? Let's see here. No, that's baked. We want it to flicker, so I'm not going to do that. Directional light? No. Okay, it's just going to be a point light. Let's see how this looks with flickering. Let's run on inside. There we go. Cool. I'm going to set it to 720 by 480. I'm just going to, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to mute it really quick, guys. I just want to be able to see if the flickering looks good. Good, okay. All right, let's speed it up. Hold on. It's a little slow. I probably need to change the post-processing effects. Okay, the flickering light looks awesome. We've got a couple issues with the texture looping, but the good news is there's only like 5 textures we need to clean up. So that's okay. And it's not like we're cleaning up the room itself. We're just cleaning up the textures that are used over and over again, okay? So the flickering looks great. You want to make sure it's not too harsh, though. Awesome. Okay, flickering looks good. So that flickering, this one's going to be called Flicker Light Large, all right? And I'm going to drag that in. This is going to be a prefab variant. Hey, what's going on? Hold on. Let's save that and then Cracker Jacks. What? Oh, wow. We need to go inside of the prefab here and then do it that way, I think. There we go. Ah, Thomas. Hold on. This is set to... One sec. Sorry, guys. 42. So let's just set it to around 43. Select it and then do 43 here. There we go. So we can use this over and over and over again. So the 2-story room looks great. I'm going to go to every single room and add a flickering light, okay? Let's make sure the sound effects look good, though. Error sound, old school. This is from Red Water Dev. And by the way, I wanted to show you guys how to do this, right? So that's why I'm having you do it. And also it's very helpful. But I want you to learn how to search for sounds on freesound.org. Okay, there's 8-bit error. Nope, not for me. Doorlock01.wave. Okay. No results. Not the file name, but the actual name of the item in the Freesound website. Error by Blood Pixel Hero. Let's see that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like that one. It needs to sound old school though. Hold on. Let's see here. "8-bit dash arrow" from Redwater Dev. Let's take a look. Can't find that one. Door Locked from Monkey Gang. Kind of like that. I kind of like that one. I know that that's not one you guys found. Let's see here. Let's download that and see how it sounds. I'm sorry, guys. Still a fun little exercise, right? I'm going to open this up into Audacity. It doesn't need to sound like I'm pulling a door handle. It just needs to sound like a thud, like a wooden thud, but like old school. Let's take a look at some other ones you guys found, though. Locking a door. Yeah, it's not really a locked door sound. It's more of a thud. It's hard to explain. Ooh, that is nice. Locked door handle. Rattle multiple. Okay, let's do file name. Can I find that? Show advanced search. File names. There we go. Boop. Found it. That one's great. Congratulations to Don Vermo. I actually really like that one. So we're going to do that one, okay? So congratulations, Don Vermo. And I'm only going to use a portion of this, all right? Okay. So we're going to drag that in. And by the way, these are all saved in my profile on freesound.org. Let's turn it up a little bit. Can you guys hear that okay? Let's see. That's it right there. That's it. That's all we want. I'm going to set it, remember guys, -12 to -6. Right in between there is what you want. Export, and it needs to be immediate right there, and then fade it out. Export selected audio. And by the way, for those of you who are just joining us, be sure to download that free 2D game kit below. It's totally free, my treat to you. Use it however you want, whether it's commercial or personal. I used this same kit to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days and played it with PewDiePie on his channel. So feel free to download that below. It's just the link below. It's totally free. Okay. I'm going to actually save it in, obviously, my father project here. Assets. I don't really store my sounds the way that you would think somebody on his third game would be doing it. I just dump it all in one folder. And I don't really care about the naming conventions, to be completely honest. This is called door disabled. All right. I like to use underscore. I've always used underscore since I was 16. Don't know why. Doesn't really matter. Let's go to Unity here. And then that is the sound we're going to use for doors that they're not locked. They're not even openable. They're just nothing. Okay, that's the sound we want. So you always want to give feedback to the player. So I'm going to go to door here. And let's see if we can find where the script is to actually play this sound, all right? All right. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna create a new sound, which is going to be. I'm just gonna do an. Come on, Thomas. Let's think here. A little bit. Me and AJ are working out the code here because it's not my favorite when it comes to playing sounds. So let's see here. Do I even have... That sound isn't even happening. This door open sound doesn't even happen because it's associated with the animator functions. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to create a new audio clip or an audio source. And it's just going to be audio source. And then it's and then we're going to have another one called audio clip. Now notice by default it's private, so you want to make sure it's serialized. Let's just copy this. And that's going to be a serialized audio clip. That means it's private, but you can still see it in the inspector. Then we're going to call this door disabled sound. Okay? Then what you do is you go to the on open door attempt. No key. So I believe it happens here. First, we're going to put a debug.log because I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work. So I just want to see it happen in the log. Door not openable. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fire that audio source. Audio source dot play one shot. And then we're going to play that sound. Disable door sound. Okay. That's about it. Let's give it a shot. All right, here we go. There we go. Now we have, yes, there's the audio source. That's the one. So all we got to do is drag that audio source in. Yes, it needs to be serialized as well, of course. Now, obviously, guys, you can make them public, these variables public or references. But I don't want them to be public. I want them to be private, but I do want to see them in the inspector. If it's private, you're not going to see it in the inspector. That's why you got to serialize it, all right? What? I don't want that to play. Let's double check something here. So I'm kind of overriding stuff that AJ put in related to the sound system, and he's fixing that for the 3D. Whoa, look at my screen. I can't even tell you what's going on. How weird is this? I might need to restart Unity. So door open, look, it's going to play a sound. So it's happening in the animator, not in this script, all right? Okay, audio source. Let's drag in the audio source. Door disable sound. This is going to be door. Hey, it fixed itself. Good. Okay. This is door disable. This is the open sound. This is the closed sound. Okay. So there's door disabled. Now remember, we want to make sure that it's overriding the sample rate. We're going to do a low frequency. So hit apply. That's it. Okay. Let's try it out. Let's bring the FPS controller inside so we don't have to keep running inside. So where are you, my friend? Whoa. Controller. There he is. Okay, let's move him over. And he's just going to fall right inside, and we can test this out. You ready? Hello. Let's bring him up and then hit play again. There we go. Turn on the sound. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I am really, really sorry. That's my mistake. Okay. I can turn down the sound a little bit on my end, guys. Sorry, you probably can hear it through my microphone. One sec. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's try it out. Okay, so we're not even getting that debug.log, so there's a problem here. Let's see. And hopefully you guys can realize why I have debug.log. Okay, so it's not working. So let's double check something here. First things first, let's double check the door. Okay, the door is, we need to make sure the variables are set up properly by default. There it is. It's locked and there's no key. It should play that sound. Or at least it should fire that debug.log, okay? Let's see here. So what this is it's saying if it's locked or we have the key, it'll do this. No, if it's not locked or we have the key, it's gonna open. Else, if it has been opened, is set to false, and the key reference is no key. Oh, look. Oh, look. We need to do one more set. This set, and let's do some comments here. If the player doesn't have the key, play the locked sound and fire the dialogue. Woo! Or how about and show the dialogue. That's one step. This one is open door if not disabled and not locked and or they have the key. Okay? Yeah. Then this one is if has been opened is false and the key reference is no key. And that's all it's going to do is this right here, okay? This one is going to I can tell you right now this is door locked sound. Does anybody want to find me a door locked sound on freesound.org? And it's fine to send me the file name, like the .wave. Send me the file name and we will download that. So we're gonna have a locked sound and we're also gonna have a door disabled sound. The sounds associated with opening a door are totally fine. We've already got that. So find those on freesound.org for me and I will download those. My favorite one. Okay, so this is gonna be door locked sound. While I wait for you guys to find that, we're gonna go ahead and double check inside of Unity to see if the door disabled sound is firing properly. Let's hit play again. There we go. So this means you cannot open the door, ever. Okay? And that's just a feedback. And interestingly, Half-Life has a feedback sound all the time when you press E. If you're not touching anything that can be interacted, it goes dun, dun, dun. And but in my case, it's just for this door here. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Do we have any sounds, guys? Locked door .wave. This is from Play Once. Let's see if Play Once is going to get a round of applause. I can't find it, buddy. Let's turn this up a little bit. I can't hear it. What? Let's turn up my volume a little bit here. Whoa. Why do I hear myself? What am I? Oh, that's this. Okay. For some reason I can't. No. I don't think I found the right one. I'm not seeing it on freesound.org. I'll bring this over to show you guys what I'm looking at. And I apologize if this doesn't work out exactly as I was hoping. But sometimes I just don't see them. Old metallic door locked. This is from MJT. Let's take a look, buddy. No, I want it to be like a chicka-chicka. Undevable says, Thomas, why do you use Brave? Because Brave is a private browser, and I'm not going to give any of my data to Google. That's why. They can just suck it for all I care. Here we go. So we got to look for the actual file names. Click search. Yeah, that one I can't find. Lock unlocking? No, that's an unlocking sound. We don't want that. No. Door Locked by Benjamin Nealon. That's pretty good. Log in to download. Good. Download that sound. Apparently I'm not logged in. I don't know why. Whatever. Okay. Let's open up that sound. That's pretty good. Congratulations to... Who was that? Giuseppe. Pretty good sound. I might combine it with a few other things. So there's that sound here. That's great, actually. That's it. Right there. And I want it to be quick. So I don't want this piece. This one right here. Okay. Might as well just do an unlocking sound as well. Give me just a sec, though. I kind of want it to be a higher pitch. Chicka chicka. All right, that's door locked. Let's save that out. And then we're going to bring that into Unity here. There it is, door locked sound. There's door disabled, not disables, whatever. And this is door locked. Now let's do an unlocked sound. Why not? So all we're going to do is just go to audio source, play one shot, and just put that here. Actually, no, we're not going to put that there. We're going to put it right here. Anytime I have an animation, hold on. Yeah, we actually need to do it in the script here. So it's gonna be right here. So this is gonna unlock the door. So audio source.play one shot, door unlocked. It really should be called unlock door sound. That's really what it should be called. So let's create that here. Unlock door sound. There it is. And I want to make sure that these are being applied to both the rounded and the square doors. So we need to take a look at that as well. While you guys look for an unlocked door sound, I want it to be like a snap. I want it to be like a crack. But not a squeaking door, because we've already got a squeaking door sound. So actually, just a... That's all I need. Something like that. So go ahead and find something on free sound. While I wait, I'm going to make sure all of our sounds are being properly... Let's see here. Door locked sound is going to be boop. And then door disabled, or unlocked door sound. We don't have that yet. So that's the door square. Let's go to door rounded. That's door rounded. Okay, good. So door rounded doesn't have the sounds that we want. So, sorry, I'm not making sense here. One sec, guys. We're going to go down to our door sounds. There it is. Okay. Door locked sound. Door disabled sound. All right. Let's double check here. So watch this. This is really cool. So this door here, I actually want it to be locked. So I'm going to say it's going to require the orange key. So if I hit play here and go to that door, there it is. Let's hit... Whoa! That's the wrong sound, isn't it? And that's because of the dialogue runner, okay? So the dialogue runner, Cracker Jacks, there it is. That actually plays a different sound. Son of a bee, hold on. Door close sound. I don't really want it to have a sound effect like that. I'm going to remove it. We don't want a sound to play there. We want the sound to play here. This one. And it's not very loud, is it? Huh. For some reason it's not playing. Why is that? That's door square. Let's figure out why it's not playing. It should play that. Let's take a look. Maybe it is, right? Good, okay. I actually don't like how it's higher pitched. Hold on. Let's do a lower one. There we go. Let's resave that over. Hold on one sec. I'm saving it from Audacity, and it should update on the fly here. Good. All right, so that's the door lock sound. So let's go to the door lock sound and let's compress it down. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get to your ideas in just a second. By the way, those of you just joining us, feel free to download that free 2D game kit below. It's totally free. It's my treat to use. My treat to you. Use it however you want. You can use it commercial, personal. I don't care. I use the same game kit for PewDiePie to make a game for him in 14 days and play it with him on his channel. And also, guys, feel free to check out that free webinar below. It's totally free. This is going to teach you how to make 6 figures with just a demo using crowdfunding, social media, like I've done, and also publishers. Okay, let's hit play and take a look at how that sounds. So there's this. That's just like you can't do anything. This one's locked. Good, okay. And then finally, there needs to be an unlock sound. So the unlock sound, let's take a look at what you guys have to offer. Locking a door 01. That sounds about right. If this is from Play Once. Sorry, I'm just going to choose the one that seems a little bit more. Let's see here. One sec, guys. Let me close out a file. I have a browser opened up here that I don't want people to see. That's all my business stuff. So I'm going to close that out really quick. There we go. Okay. So let's find that sound really quick. Live screen. There we go. All right, here we go. So what is it called? Door Unlocking by Sajebel. So we're going to do file names, username search. Crap. How about just Sajebel? There it is. That's pretty good, actually. We're going to download that one. Mother effer, I have to oh, gosh, hold on one sec, guys. Freesound's making me log in this time for some reason. Somehow I got past the login gate last time. Okay, we're going to download that. And let's try and combine it with another sound. Does anybody else have any other ones? Satisfying plastic handle unlock. Nice. Hey, that's enticing. Round of applause to whoever told me about the previous one, and then also this satisfying plastic handle. That's satisfying. Download that one. Congratulations. That's a good one too. Download that one. And then I'm gonna type in unlock padlock. See what I can find here. And that one. And then I also want like a musical dong sound. Okay? So like horror hit. I like that. Ooh. That is it right there. You're just rewarding the player however you can. That's all we're doing here. Okay, sound is like probably the most important thing in a game, honestly, in my opinion. Most of you probably disagree with me, and I don't blame you. Okay, let's open this up. So this is the horror hit sound. I kind of want a different one, like a... Close. But no cigar. That's kind of cool. No. Yes. And I'll probably make it higher pitched. We're going to download that. Thank you, Nomi. What's your name? Nomik Bomi. This is cool. So, guys, I'm just getting a lot of different source material. I'm going to throw it together and make a rewarding unlock sound. That's all I'm doing. Okay? So let's drag all these in. Okay? So this one, not so much. We're going to remove that. I actually like that one. Why is it taking forever to download? I guess it's downloaded. Yeah. And then, no. This one too. So, ooh, that is crunchy. So a little bit preparation here. Okay. And then this one. I think it was this one. Okay? So this one's got a crunch to it. Stop. Why do you open up iTunes? Crunch this. Yeah. And then change the pitch. I just need a little bit of a thud in there. And then this one's going to be crunchy. So by crunchy, I mean just lower the pitch a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Close, but no cigar. How about, ooh, blade. So apparently the Village soundtrack is just randomly playing. Okay, see you later. Way to get demonetized, Thomas. Blade hit. Ching! Almost there, my friends. That feels super Doom-ish. D-O-O-M-ish. Doom-ish. Phenomenal. Let's use that. Let's use that. We're going to do a higher pitch, okay? But we're going to do two of them. Add new stereo track. Stereo. Change pitch, increase. Yes. Yes. This isn't working for me. This right here sounds like it's still locked. Let's bring this up like this. An unlock sound is super important. Almost. There's still a crunching metal sound. Chains. We need a chain. Chain clink. That one's all right. I know you think, what? Stop it. Stop it, iTunes. Stop opening. Mother. Okay. Okay, we're going to bring this in. Here we go. Bring. So this right here. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. And then a... Okay, so I'm just going to type in... Oh, it's probably... this. It's like the same as a reload sound. Let's type in reload. See what we got. Okay, we've got nothing here. So let's type in reload. There it is. Woo! Thomas wins again. Download. Pull that in to Audacity, and we've got ourselves an unlock sound. Fun, huh, guys? Merge all that together. Now notice it's all peaking. That's okay. We can actually pull it down, and we still retain that information. And don't worry, with the sound of a opening door, which we've already got, a squeaking, it's gonna be great. And also with that crunchy old school compressed sound effect that we're gonna do in Unity, it's gonna sound great. Unlock door. How about this? Doesn't really matter. And then go to Unity. That unlock sound is going to be occurring on door square. Good. Okay, we've got unlock door sound, so there it is. Uh-oh. It's not showing up. Didn't save. Why didn't you save, you mother effer? Hold on. Export wave. There, it's right there. Come on. It's like Unity didn't import it or something. Let's take a look in Unity here. Take a look. There it is. Drag it in, and then this is the door square variant. And then you go to the door round variant. It's all there. Good to go. Okay, so to test this out, all you got to do is this door requires the... Which does this door require? This one is locked. No, that's not the one. Crap, it's kind of hard to see it in the editor, to be completely honest. Which one's which? What? Is it this one? This is not good. So we need to be able to specify which one's which. I would argue... Crap, guys. I need to figure this out. There it is. Okay, that requires an orange key. So all we got to do is go to our keys here, and we have an orange door key. Let's double check and make sure it's the right key. Orange key. Okay, so there's our orange key. Let's hit play. Let's collect it. Okay, I think we got it. No, we didn't. Why can't I get it? Did I get it? I got it. Okay. So I got my orange key, and now let's open this door. Didn't work. Hold on. So close, guys, but no cigar. Let's take a look at our script here and see what's going on. It should be playing this, but it's not. Let's see if it was maybe it's not. No. Unlock door. There it is right there. I don't know what's going on, guys. Huh. Does it apply? So what? let's do this. Let's do debug.log, see what we get. Play unlock door sound. Maybe the audio source isn't specified? No, it is. How strange. Let's take a look. Grab this key. Got it. Now let's open this door. Whoa. What? It's not even playing it. It's not doing any of this. How strange. That's so weird. It didn't, oh my word. It didn't even fire it. Look, I still have the key. I think it's because it's not usable. Let's see. That sucks. It doesn't even do it. Huh. Audio source, play one shot, unlock door sound. Oh, it needs to be consumable. That's it. I need to do it right here. If locked, then do the sound. Because I wanted to play that sound regardless, right? That should do it. Okay. Yeah. That should do it, guys. Let's take a look. Once these are done, then we can start adding in lighting and stuff to these rooms. Let's take a look. Grab the key. Man, the hit area for that is so small. Okay, got it. Now let's take a look. Oh, yeah. And we'll need to delete that. Okay. So we'll just do this. If it's locked, do all this crap. This will be inside of this. If it's consumable, then consume it, right? Whoopsie. Yes. There we go. Boop. Tabs or spaces, right? I say tabs. Good. Why is that doing that? That's kind of stupid. Let's go all the way over. So those should close out. Obviously, this needs to go down here. All right. And then it's also going to... padlock set active to false. Put it right here. Okay? So the padlock's just going to disappear, right? Old school game, I don't need a lot of effects. That's totally fine. So let's take a look. All right, guys, you ready? I didn't plan on doing this today, but might as well just get it done. Woo! Thomas wins. Give me a round of applause, guys. Okay, so that looks great. Now we can work on the lighting. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this flicker light inside of every single room. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So we're going to go to two-story room, starting here, and we're just going to go to every single one. The attic, I'm fine with there being a very, very subtle flicker light. Let's zero out the position and Just move it up like this. Just put it somewhere in there. And I'm going to drag this attic in. And by the way, this key we can remove. Actually, I really wish the locked doors. Oh no, it's all set up properly. We're good. So we can go ahead and delete. Well, yeah. We can delete this. We don't need this. This room is good to go. So what I'm going to do is just drag in the attic now. By the way, this orange key and this purple key, we can remove those. We don't need those. All right, so what we're working on now is lighting. Okay? So attic AJ variant, we're going to put that right here. Just like that. And then we're going to make sure that the player is right inside, and we're going to take a look at the lighting. Good. Flickered lighting. Oh, this looks great. Oh. Look at this room. Way to go, Felipe. Locked door, or disabled door entirely. But you know, the truth is, this is just what's so fun about these doors, guys. All you got to do is you got to say, okay, I actually want this door to be opened. It's got no key, but it's not locked. Okay, boop. And then now, the theory is we should be able to open up this door. And hey, you can see through that door, so that's not good. So what is going on? So that's really awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just pull this door over just a little bit here. About like that. This door, I know for certain I want it to always be openable, right? So I can actually just say apply all. So we're good with the attic AJ variant. Delete that. Now we can go to attic BJ variant. BJ. Oh, wow, that's hilarious. Okay, so there's that. And we're going to put that flicker light in there. Flicker light large. Where is it, you mother effer? Where's the large flicker light? Oh, someone kill me. Flicker light. This needs to be called flicker light large. You stupid effer. Hold on. Crap. That needs to be set to 25. Or like 10. Oh, stupid. So this is flicker light large. We're going to set a prefab variant out of that. And this is set to... This should be 45. That's just going to be flicker light large. I'm fine with the name. Set it to 45. Hey, Danny. How you doing, buddy? Can we all welcome Danny? Yes, I show favoritism to other YouTubers. Alrighty. Flicker light large is set to 45, so we're good there. However, this is not true for attic AJ variant. We need to make sure that that's set to 45 as well. And also this room here doesn't have flicker light large. Yes, it does. That's set to 45 as well, so that's good. So this one here, this does not have flicker light large in it, so what we're going to do is we're just going to drag flicker light large right here. Every single room, my friends, is going to have this subtle flickering. I might disagree with what I'm doing here later, but for now, I think it's okay. Hey, you're all the way over there. Come here. Let's take a look at the flickering. Good, it flickers. Just very subtly. Oh, this attic is horrifying. Can you imagine a bunch of bodies in here? And we'll set that door to be openable. Oh, tons of collectible items and goodies and treasure chests over here. There's so many exciting things to do. I love game dev. All right, let's make sure this door is openable, right? Hey, let's set it to openable. So we're gonna go to make sure it's unlocked. That room is ready to go. Apply all, good to go. Delete, go to bathroom J variant. This one, these doors, we're gonna test out the doors here. Remember guys, we did these doors yesterday. I have a theory that they don't work. So let's double check here. Bathroom door. Ah, shoot. So first off, these need to be their own little variants, okay? So we're going to delete all of them except for one and make sure just one works. If it works, then we're going to duplicate it, okay? Alrighty. Let's go into the prefab and delete those doors. Those doors look great. but we're going to make sure that these are all openable. Hey! Everything's set up properly, actually, so that's good. But they're not going to be locked. We're going to drag that in here. Prefab variant. Bathroom door. And I'm actually going to call this door. I like to start with a more generic term. Door, square, bathroom. Actually, door, bathroom, stall. Not STL. Stall, you son of a... Good. By the way, if you haven't liked the video, guys, please like the video. That would really mean a lot to me. All right, let's try out this door first, okay, guys? There's the bathroom. Let's go over to the bathroom. Let's go in the girls' bathroom. What do you think? Perfect. That's a really big bathroom. Let's bring that stall down. Now, there's no closing functionality for doors yet. It's a whole other beast. Fortunately, I can just program the functionality and it'll apply to the doors here. So let's actually squash it down a little bit. Or no, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Danny says, Thomas, I completely missed you looking at my channel in yesterday's stream because I was too busy fangirling to my wife after you mentioned me. Danny, you're sweet, but the truth is you have more subscribers than me, so you're automatically better. So I should be fangirling you. Danny and I are in the long hair game dev club, aren't we, Danny? So that opened up pretty great. That looks weird though. What the F? That's weird. It's not hinging properly. So let's go to door open 1. Oh, son of a effer. Hold on. I don't like this though. But the truth is, I miss you so. And I'm tired. Oh, Snape. Bertie? Stupid, Thomas. I'm gonna zero out these. Watch this. Thomas is gonna win. Thomas for a win. Let's just zero that out and try and do a different position here. Son of a what? Door open. I need to, gosh. It's hard to explain, but there's a lot going on here that's wrong. I'm going to take the panel, okay? I'm going to go to this one here. The pivot panels are set to 0, 0, 0, but panel 1 is set to 2, okay? Am I working with panel 1? No, I'm working with panel 2. Stupid Thomas. Hold on one sec here. Okay. So let's see how these open up now. Door open. It's still screwy. I need to like pull it over. That's not bad. What do you guys think? I'm fine with that. Let's see here. It's fine, I guess. Oh gosh, Thomas is so dumb sometimes. Yeah, there's just some pivoting issues with the animator, which is fine, I guess. Let's take a look at that. It looks horrible though. I'm trying to figure out what's rotating. It's the panel itself. That's the problem. Okay, Thomas, get a life. So the problem is, we need to go into the actual panel here, to this. And zero it out. There we go. Okay, let's hit rotate. Okay, there we go. Well, Yes. So we're just going to take this, and all I'm going to do is pull it out just ever so slightly. Okay, that, in theory. Oh, gosh. We got a lot of problems. Hang on. Hang on. How was it? Hang on. How was it? Hang on. Let's try again. Hang on. How is it you know that my friends haven't been writing to me? Name the quote. Whoever gets the quote will get a Navi hello. Who knows the quote? And you got to name the exact movie. Jason, you can't say that. You got to say the exact one. Nope. What's the exact one? Hang on. How is it that you know that my friends haven't been writing to me? None of you have gotten it. Okay, so that looks like it's turning properly. It's also positioned properly. So, and the prisoner of Alabama. Yes. I love that. Good job. Yes, Andre, you get a hello.
Hello.
Good job, Andre. Can we all say hello to Andre? It is the Chamber of Secrets. That's right. And then these triggers here, we need to move over. And hopefully, that's about all we need. So this is bathroom doors. I'm going to hit... that's the bathroom stall. But for some reason, I can't hit apply. What? What's going on? I cannot restructure? Oh, I can do it here. What? Oh, no. Okay, we'll hit apply here. And then we'll go into this, and now this, yep. And then we can drag it on. And then we can hit apply all to base. Shoot. I think I broke it. Oh, no, we're okay. So let's test out this bathroom stall. Sorry, this is a little bit messy. Shooting rockets in the bathroom. Hey! That looks pretty good, actually. I don't mind it. Probably need to bring it up, though. And after that, Harry will be fine. Harry! Right about here. And now, this is going to be fun. This kind of stuff is important, guys. Letting the player open up every single door is important. I wish that you could kick in the door. That would be fun. Where's Moaning Myrtle? Give me a round of applause. That was hilarious. There we go. Interestingly, Moaning Myrtle is introduced in the Chamber of Secrets. Isn't she? Yeah. Never too late to add kicks. That's right. Hit the door. See, this is why it's really important to let the player have control. This is kind of creepy. Like, watch. Oh, those all opened. That's not good. Whoopsie. Both of them are open. That's not good. Whoa! I don't know why that happened. We're going to have to figure it out, my friends. So first off, you know, this should be squashed. Pretty small. Okay, something like that. And the same is true for this one. Oh, gosh. So that way, you know, when you have all these doors, they shouldn't be touching each other at all. Although, let's take a look. Yeah, it seems like there's a trigger overlay. That is so weird. Wait, what? One sec, guys. Trigger box is too wide. I don't think that that's exactly the problem. If I wait, no matter how long I wait, watch this. It still opens it. So, let's take a look. In trigger equals true. Is that what's going on? I think it is, yeah. I think you guys are right. So it's like you're right next to it. I guess I just don't know. On open door attempt. Where's that being fired? Let's take a look. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it, guys? Let's just make it really small. Maybe that'll solve our problems. Edit the colliders. Squash it down like this. I'm going to do it really small. And, you know, hopefully that solves our problem. This isn't super important, but it kind of is because of... Man, that sucks. Let's take a look. Like, if I'm like this and I try and open it... Look. What? Oh, no. We're going to figure this out, guys. I want it to work. I don't want to have to do this kind of crap. Let's figure this out together, my friends. Okay, what if I move this door? Here's the next question. What if I move this door all the way over here? But look, there's like a... I think that's a dialogue trigger. What is that? Or is that the audio source? I think that blue is the audio source. All right. Let's try it this way. Okay, it didn't do it there. Let's do this. In trigger equals true, debug.log. In the trigger of, and then game object. Right? Let's try that. If it happens with two of them at once, it's like, whoa, that's not right. It's in the trigger of both, which is not, it's not good. So here, watch. It's like so funny because it's like I'm not. See? Here's the player. But it says I am. Isn't that strange, guys? I'm not in the trigger of it. Do you know what I mean? Let's figure this out together. I'm not in the trigger zone of this door. I'm really not. Let's try one more time. Take a look. We're going to take a look at our scene view here. And we're going to run on over there. Zoom out. Okay, there I am. Let's take a look here. I don't want to see warnings right now. Look. Whoa. In the trigger of bathroom door. Is that like an audio source thing? Look, watch. You can barely see it, I know, but there's the trigger zone. And if I turn to it and then move, it says I'm in it, but I'm clearly not. I'm clearly not in it. Maybe the player collider is too thick. Maybe. There's the controller. We have a character controller and also a capsule collider. The weapon doesn't have a collider on it. Maybe it does, though. Let's take a look. No, there's no collider on the objects. Raycast is causing a problem? Could be. But that's the only thing that's tagged. See what I'm saying? It's looking for a tag. So if we go to our script here, it's looking for the tag player. So the only thing that's tagged as player is the controller here. So, but then again, it could be a raycast. You're right. It could be the raycast. Huh. So if I go to the left, I enter it. Cracker Jacks. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Okay, if I turn towards it, what happens? Okay, look, I am not in the trigger zone, but if I press left, look, the console is telling me it has not touched that door yet. But if I just run to the left, it does it. It has to do with this callback here. It's this. What? Yeah, okay. Raycasts don't trigger on trigger enter. Okay. So let's figure this out, guys. Uh-oh. We also have another problem here. Can I open a door when I'm not facing it? Thomas, you're an idiot. We might have a problem with our doors. Yeah. Professor Snipe. What the heck is going on here? Let's go to our weapon here. I know that there's a ray cast in here. Let's look for the ray cast. There's no ray. There might be a sphere cast. Nope. First off, I'm trying to think, do I want to do a ray cast, right? If I do, I know that there is already a ray cast that occurs here for picking up objects. So I wish that there was a variable called like touch which object is being touched, that kind of thing. Well, let's just do a project search for, I think we're using sphere casts. But we also might be doing camera movement. There we go. Let's see where that is. The camera movement script. Where is that? Okay, that's not the correct. There's nothing in there. Demo gravity gun. Demo weapon. Okay. So the chute is the only thing that has a ray cast currently. So I don't know if I want to use. I just don't know if I want to use a ray cast right now. I don't like using ray casts. You know, how let's take a look at another option here. So in a there's a what do they call it? Hold on, I'm sorry guys. Pushable. All right, pushable objects. Those also use sphere casts. And it uses can be picked up. Okay, can be picked up has to use a ray cast. It has to. Let's do that. Let's do a search for that variable. Player object interaction handler. Does this use raycasts? Yeah. Ha ha. Okay, looks like we found something here. Ray selection ray. Player camera, blah, 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 blah. Variable hit info did hit sphere cast. Okay, so this is when you've pressed a button for a pickup request. Cracker Jacks. I don't want to have multiple raycasts. You know, I just want one raycast. You all right, buddy? You okay? Do I want to use a raycast, guys? All right, we'll use a raycast. We'll use a raycast. Well, why though? The thing I'm trying to avoid, guys, by the way, we're not even solving the one problem we had. What we're doing right now is we're trying, I just have to talk out loud here. I don't necessarily want to be able to go to a door like this, turn around and shoot stuff, and then press E and it opens a door. But then again, I don't even know if that's a big deal. You know? I kind of like it. But another problem is if I'm like this and I want to open this door, it doesn't do it. But it's not that bad. What do you guys think? What do we need to do here? Should we use a raycast? It's gonna be a big deal at some point. Okay, Jason's story. Here comes Jason's story. He always comes in the chat. He thinks he's better. He thinks he's smart. Jason, can you tell me what to do? All right, Jason. Guys, shh. Let's let Jason speak. Jason has a thought for us. He said, just look for the dot forward. Okay? All right, Jason. Let's let Jason speak. Because Jason thinks he's so smart. Let's
Listen.
to Jason, okay? Jason, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, so right now, this is all I've got. On trigger enter and on trigger exit. Okay, that's all I've got. And what's happening is, and by the way, Jason, I'm just messing with you. Kind of. Comes in, thinks he's so smart. We've got these just trigger zones. So if you're on this trigger side, it opens the door that way. If you're on this trigger side, it opens the door that way. Okay? So what are you thinking, bud? I'm waiting for Jason's story. Jason's story is in the chat.
Jason's story is in the chat. Jason, we need you.
Listen.
To Jason.
Okay, on the trigger stay, well, there is no trigger stay. But, hey, we can add one. He says, on the trigger stay, you can do a check for where you are facing, where forward is on the door, okay? Then you check if one line is parallel to another line. But I have no idea how to do that, Jason. That's the thing. Do you have a script? By the way, go subscribe to Jason's story. He has a. I think you have a good channel, right, Jason? I don't know how to do that, Jason. You use the dot. This is from John Noah. You use the dot product to see if you are facing the door. And if so, you open it. How do you do that? Well, I did it on a video on it with Charles. I don't want to watch your video not because I don't think it's a good video, but because I want this to be solved in 5 seconds. Okay, but how do I do that? Okay, I'll just Google it. Find the dot product. Unity. I told you guys I'm not smart. Vector 3 dot. The dot product is a float value equal to the magnitude of the two vectors multiplied together and then multiplied by the cosine of the angle between them. Okay. 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 I kind of understand this. By the way, guys, I'm just messing with Jason's story. I'm just messing. So here we go. Vector 3 forward equals, okay, collider.position minus transform.position, right? So this is collider.gameObject.position. What? Oh, transform.position. And then it's minus the, no, wrong. No, that's fine. If vector 3 dot forward to other is smaller than 0, the other transform is behind me. Else, print the other transform is in front of me. What do you think? What you think? And I guess that means we don't need this, right? Well, I mean, obviously you put this in here. And then it would be right here. Right? So this is the theory from Jason's story. Jason comes in, he's giving us this story about how he's smarter, how he knows everything. All right, what do you think? Jason, this is from Ignited CMS. Ignited CMS says, Jason, if this involves a Voronoi fractal, I'm going to have to put you in a timeout. That's right, Ignited. If he is confusing us and he's talking about fractals again, we're going to put him in a timeout. Is this going to work? Now, the problem is that I'm not sure if the triggers are forward facing or not. So it's kind of confusing because I'm not so sure this direction, it's forward? That's its forward, and then that's its forward. But we got to make sure that the pivot is set up properly. So let's see here. I think I rotate it. I need to rotate that one. To, wait, whoa. Negative 90? Or, 180? I'm not so sure. Let's double check this. Because their rotations are both set to 0. I have no idea, but let's just double check. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's why Jason's story is here to help. He's like Spider-Man. He just shows up when he's needed. He's also incredibly annoying. I'm just kidding, Jason. I'm totally kidding. The other, what? Wyatt? Ugh. Okay. It says it's in front of me and behind me. Oh, gosh. I'm assuming. Well, first off, where's the door? Okay. It says it's in front. I'm in front of it and behind it. Why is that? You want to use the door and not the trigger. Oh, okay. Okay. No, we're all right. We're all right. Don't worry, guys. So we're using this door right here. Is that what you're saying? All right. So we're going to make sure we have a reference to that. So let's just reference it. So serialized field, game object, door graphic. Okay. So we're going to have a reference to that. And Jason, I'm assuming that it's this. Yeah. So let's actually just put it here. Transform, and then this is going to be door graphic. Or actually just target. I don't know, target transform. And then target transform is going to be door graphic, whatever. That's kind of a really ugly way of doing that. I'm just going to do it this way. Door graphic.transform. And then this is going to be the same thing here, right? Is that what you're saying, Jason? Really quick, Jason, is this what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Okay, Jason says yup. All right. Next thing I want to do is make sure I assign this in all of my doors. Kind of a pain, but it's okay. So that's panel 2. There we go. Son of a... Can it be pivot panels, actually, instead of the panel? Yeah. I'm going to call it pivot panels instead. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Pivot panels. So far, so good, right, Jason? Then I'm going to go to the door rounded variant. Want to make sure that that's set up properly as well. And then also door square. That's set up. Door rounded. That's set up. Door bathroom small. Okay, they're all set up. So that's the theory, Jason, right? Okay, here we go. Secretly, I am very envious of Jason's story. He's a smart guy. Well, so I thought. It's in front of me and behind me. Harrelson, you're saying I'm pointing out a mistake. Oh, I appreciate it. What's going on here? Why is it behind me and in front of me? I'm not sure using transform.forward is the way to go. Yeah. Collision.game object, so that's the player. So look, let's all walk through this, okay? Charlie says, why am I even doing this? We're doing this so that we enter a trigger zone, and then it also says if the player is facing the door. That's kind of what we're doing here. It's because I'm using the forward for the door. So it should be the player's forward. So it should be this. So the forward of the player. I'm not so sure that the player's forward changes like we think. It might actually need to be a pivot because the controller doesn't rotate. I could show that to you. The character controller himself doesn't rotate, but the pivot does. So we might need to to find the pivot. Right? Sucks. So let's see here. Oh boy. So the pivot itself, so we need to like go to get child. So it needs to be like col dot transform dot get child 0 dot game object dot transform. So that should be good. And then also its position. Gosh. This is a mess. Is that what you're saying? Jason's story, it's a small thing, but raycrafts require you to hit a line of the target. Dot product will let you choose a turn percent. Yeah, I actually agree with Jason's story. Because I don't want the player to have to point at the door. Like, I want them just to be kind of near it and, like, generally looking at it. So I agree with Jason. The second line is fine. Don't change it. I mean, it's fine, though. I mean, all we're doing is getting the child, which is the pivot. I guess that's fine. All right. Let's try that. This is an interesting predicament. Hey. Whoa, it works. It's just inverted. We might be giving a round of applause to Jason's story. Behind me. It's still triggering, and it's triggering multiple doors. So that's kind of the problem here. It appears that it's inverted though. But let's try it with the other doors. Because if it's inverted with all of these, then it just means that it's a global problem with all the doors. Otherwise, it's a rotation problem. So let's see here. Stop. Unity, what are you doing? Okay, hold on. All right. So let's enter the door. It's behind me. It's in front of me. Although I will say... Okay, so it's inverted. So it looks like we've got an inversion problem. So in trigger equals true. In trigger equals false. So far so good. Wait. Hold on. This is in front of me, meaning in trigger equals true. This is in trigger equals false, and then this is going to be not facing. Actually, we can just delete that. The transform is behind me. Okay, let's try that out. Genoa says, now I have to pay Jason. No. No. All right, let's hit play here. Jason, you are on here on your own accord, buddy. Or own volition. Is that a word? I'm trying to be smart here. Let's see. It's in front of me? Now, at what point does it say it's not in front of me?
Jason's story wins again.
Woohoo! Can we all give Jason a...
Hello.
Give Jason a...
Hello.
Thank you, Jason. Dude, it means the world to me. Seriously. That means a lot. Jason, do you have a YouTube channel, buddy? Guys, if Jason has a YouTube channel, go subscribe to his channel. Type in Jason's Story with an EY on YouTube. That's my payment, Jason. There you go, buddy. Get some subscribers from this. Okay, so the theory is it should help with this. Opens. What about this? Dude, Jason. But it does open that, and I don't know. We still don't know what's going on there. That is for another day. I have no idea why that's happening. But this is great, because if I do this, it's not going to open. But look, it opened. Jason's story. Jason's story is my friend. Only when he is correct. Good job. I don't know why it's opening those doors, though. That's the big problem. It's almost like the interaction remains fired. Like you press E and it's like holding. And then when you jump into another door, it opens. It's weird. Because it is a bathroom stall. So I still don't know why. Jason, maybe you can answer this question for me. Again, you're working for free here. Why? I feel like this on-door attempt input action, it remains, and then it causes there to be, I don't know. Watch this. Let's try it this way. Let's go to our game view here. If I press E here and then go. Okay, so E. Look at that. So if I press E here. Look at that. Watch this. If I press E. Okay, that opens that. That opens that. But what about this? Hold on. If I do E here and then go over. Okay, no. Is in trigger equals false line inside of the open method? I wonder if it's the on trigger exit. You know? No. I think one of you might be onto something. Let's type in trigger and see what happens. There's 3. In trigger, in trigger, in trigger. If in trigger. "3D Printer Academy says Jason is earning sweat equity in Thomas's studio." Jason, the man, the myth. See, this is the problem with Jason's story. He comes into the chat and he's like, all eyes on me. And it's frustrating because I'm the one who's streaming, not Jason. Okay? I still don't have an answer from Jason. What's going on here? I think that when you leave the trigger, you are not setting the flag. What? What do you mean the flag? What are you saying? I'm not setting the flag. What are you talking about, Jason? Jason's onto something. What do you mean flag? No, I'm setting the Boolean, buddy. Are you talking about the input action Boolean? I think the door thinks you are still inside the box. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense. I mean, obviously, here's the thing. Let's separate out the doors pretty wide, okay? So like one here and then one here, and then delete these, okay? Now let's hit whoa. All right. So we're just going to test these 3. Part of me wonders if they're like, I accidentally put a child inside of them or something. You should never put children. Hold on one sec here. Let's disable. We're going to figure this out. And why is this so important, guys? It's important because these are our doors. Like, this is half of the game. All right, here we go. What about this? Okay. So when they're super snug, then you have a problem like this. Again, we're going to test this out here. Okay. So it has to do with the trigger and the snuggability. It's not necessarily the interaction callback. It's a little snuggable. So let's take a look at these are our little trigger zones. See? What? The sphere colliders are overlapping. Oh. There's a sphere collider. What? There's a mother effing sphere collider. Hold on. Door detection trigger. Oh! I was looking at the wrong triggers. Who said that? Play once. Play once. I love you very much. You make me smile when I think about your name. Can we all say, congratulations, play once? You just solved a huge problem. The sphere collider is too big. In fact, it doesn't even need to be a sphere collider. Just for clarity, these box colliders tell which direction the door should open, which is kind of silly now that we have this new method from Jason's story. Jason, I love you. So these box colliders here are kind of irrelevant. I'm not going to remove them just yet, though. Instead of sphere colliders, we're going to do a big old box collider here. And pull this over, and then pull that over. Okay. Oh my word. Okay, so we still need this to be a box collider here because this is actually the dialogue trigger as well. So that's the theory. All right, I'm going to apply all to the bathroom doors. Alrighty. Let's hit, well, actually, look at all these stupid colliders. This is what happens when you're me. It needs to be a trigger. Thomas, you're so stupid. Alright. But I'm also really, really smart. Who was I talking to? I was talking to my dad, and I said, Dad, most of my talent is in one little corner in my brain, and then the rest is empty. But that little corner, it's super targeted. That's atmosphere, that's story, that's mood, game feel. But everything, everything else, I'm a moron. Hey, here we go. Okay, let's double check again. But seriously, thank you so much to Play Once and Jason's Story. You guys were really helpful. Sweet. Okay, now here's the theory. The theory is we don't need these door direction triggers. They're useless now. So let's double check something here. Yeah, that we don't need any of that. All we're doing is setting. Yes. So this is what we do. We just set the. This is all we're doing with these. All these door direction triggers are doing is setting the integer of the animator direction to the current direction, right? So what we do is we need to go to the door itself, and then we're setting it right here. So if it's in front, -1. Otherwise, my head. +1. Something like that. Let's see if we have door animator. Is door animator even referenced? There it is. It is. So this is the theory. Let's test it out. The theory is we can get rid of those door animation triggers now that make this so messy and so ugly. So just remove those entirely, or at least disable them. You all right, buddy? Jebby. Okay. So far, so good. But that worked. Ugh, my head. Crap. Wait. That's not how you do it. Somebody help me here. Hold on. Help me. We're so close. Felipe is in the chat. Hello, Felipe.
Hello.
Felipe, we're just working on your bathroom stall. Felipe is the man. But right now, Jason's story. Heads up, you don't need to do true or false on the door. The dot is a number. You can check its value to see how turned towards the door you are. Yeah. But it's working, so don't confuse me. Flip your thinking, Thomas. Is the player in front or behind the door? Yes, Jason, we want to turn the door away from the player. But the problem is here, do you see what I'm doing here? It doesn't matter whether the door is in front or behind the player at this point. Because what I'm trying to figure out now is which side of the door the player is on. Does that make sense? There is no front or back of the door, only an existential crisis. Exactly. Okay. Or we could just keep it the way it was. Right? Yeah, this is like making my brain hurt because it's like you could be behind the door, but the door can still always be in front of you, regardless of whether you're behind or in front. Whatever. I'm gonna do it my way, which was messy, but it works, and there's no problems here. Felipe Caravelli. If you haven't followed Felipe, His link is in the description, guys. Felipe did the models for Father. Okay, so we're going to go to the bathroom door here. We're going to turn these back on. And we're also going to enable these doors here. Make them something you can walk through, because I just want to double check that they're working as well. Man, I have my doubts because we've made a lot of changes to the door scripts here. It's not locked. It requires no key. This one is not locked. It requires no key. Felipe, what we're doing, man, is we've got all these doors that are just prefabs. By the way, we did replace your door stall with just a standard door, just because it works. Okay, that works. What about this one? That works. Good. Okay. By the way, again, guys, doors are super important. Ooh, looking good so far. What about over here? Our doors are working very nice. Okay, good. Okay, guys. If you haven't downloaded that free 2D game kit below, feel free to download that. It's my treat to you. Use it however you want. You can use it commercially or personally. I used this same exact 2D game kit below to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days, and I got to play it with Felix himself in front of his audience, which was really awesome. Seriously, it's my treat to you. Also, you can check out my free webinar below. Both of these things are going to put you on my email list. The email list is going to include a ton of tools, a lot of free tools, free videos. It's also going to let you know when I've got new content on YouTube. And also, I'm going to let you know when certain tools I have are on sale. One of the tools that we're creating right now, me and AJ, is a 3D game kit. I will let you know when that launches, the same game kit that I'm using to make this game. So be sure to get the free 2D game kit so that you can be notified when the 3D one is released. Anyway, whoo, what a day. Thank you to Jason's Story. Thank you to Felipe. And thank you to Play, what was it? Play something? Play Once. Always a good time, my friends. Wait, Jason's Story said, FYI, the solution to the new door side problem is to check from the door center to the player, then door forward. Duh. It will tell you if you are in front or behind it. Jason, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Jason, for all your hard work and showing off, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.